Wander lieb ich für mein Leben, lebe eben wie ich kann. Wollt ich mir doch Mühe geben, passt es mir doch gar nicht an.
Dear diary, I cannot bear to look at its face. It has expanded in the most grotesque, unimaginable way. A puffed up face, with puffed up cheeks, with puffed up eyes, and puffed up lips that conceal crooked teeth. The more it smiles, the uglier it looks, and the more it laughs, the more hideous it becomes. Thoughtless, fickle, disgusting, a complete waste of a being. Who created you? Why haven't you been terminated? My God, how many of you are like that? 5, 10, 100? Please don't tell me. Is it 1,000? No. No. It's 1,000,000. Statistics can be most depressing. The artificially enhanced lips began to move. Words were exiting its mouth. How unusual. I can't understand what it's saying. Is this some kind of a joke of a being? I think it's conversing with me. Oh dear, please don't. Go away! Go away! I must make it go away. Help me. Somebody help me. I'm choking. I'm dying. Somebody help me. I must not die. I exist for a reason. I must survive. I looked up at the weasel and absorbed its face. I puffed my lips. I opened my eyes bigger. I showed my teeth, hoping it would pass off as a smile. I then very reluctantly nodded my head. After doing a series of 3 head nods, each separated by a 3-second interval, the fickle weasel seemed strangely satisfied and moved out of sight. But I began to feel queasy, and a heavy feeling sank within me. I had disobeyed my instinct. I wanted to smash the weasel's face into several pieces. I wanted to burn the skin off its face. But alas, I did not. And that made me feel very depressed. You see, my darling diary, when I defy my instinct, I often feel very, very sad. The next day, I saw a roach. I looked at him, and he looked at me. Why do you exist? I asked. If that weasel can exist, then why can't I? The roach replied. The weasel can exist, then why can't I? What kind of reason is that? But if you come to think about it, it makes perfect sense. Existence is not necessarily meaningful. But now you must die, I exclaimed. And so I murdered the roach. I felt victorious and relieved. Something unsightly was now removed. Your victory will never last, said a voice. To my dismay, 3 roaches now appeared. But why do you all exist? I shouted. If the weasel can, then why can't we? They shouted back. But of course, it all comes down to the weasel's meaningless existence. If that can exist, then of course a roach can. I was now beginning to feel incredibly frustrated, for the delightful act of murder that I committed a few minutes ago seemed utterly useless. I want you to go away. Go away, I growled. Then why are there two antennae growing on your head? Just because we are here does not mean we have to be here. Touch my head, they replied. Only to feel dry, snake-like. Stop concentrating on us, said the roaches in unison. The more you focus on us, the more you will be like us. Then you will hate yourself because you will now be one of us, taunted the roaches. That's not true, I screamed. I am Anastasia. You can't take that away from me. Then why are there two antennae? I am no roach, chuckled the roaches. I touched my head, only to feel dry. Then why are there two antennae growing on your head? Roach chuckled the roaches. To my horror, I realized that I was slowly transforming into a roach. Dry, scale. Why are you doing this to me? I screamed. Roach skin. It's not us. It's you. To my horror, I now realized that I was slowly transforming into a roach. Help me. Why are you doing this? Help me. I begged. I was now completely defeated. It's I was turning into a roach and my existence seemed you. Meaningless, replied the roaches. I was frantic and scared. Everything the roaches had said was now coming true. Oh, wise roach, I begged. I was now completely defeated. I was turning into a roach. Answered. And my existence. Think a thought that does not involve us. Think a thought that does not involve that wicked weasel. Everything the roaches said. Think. Oh, wise roach, I begged. So, what do you advise? And I thought. The roaches took and I thought. And answered. I thought about powerful free winds that does not involve us. I thought about lovely green trees that does not involve that ugly wicked weasel. Think. I was soaring higher and higher and higher. They chanted. Suddenly I could no longer feel the ground. So I thought. Then, and I thought. A most glorious realizing. I thought about powerful free winds. I thought about lovely green trees. Then I thought about a most glorious realization dawned on me. I no longer feel the ground. Flying. I was no longer a glorious realization. I was Anastasia again. As I flew deep into the skies, I was no longer smaller and smaller, and I was Anastasia again. Anastasia deep into the skies, was flying free, and the roaches got smaller and smaller. I ask you, my darling, and soon I could not see them at all. How many people can say Anastasia was flying free? Wonderful experience of flying. Now I ask you, my darling diary, how many can say that they've had this glorious experience of flying? Not many, I tell you. Not many. Anastasia.
Draußen in die Seiten reiß ich, weiß nicht, wo ich abends ruh. Manche Schöne macht wohl Augen, meinet, ich gefiel ihr sehr, wenn ich nur was wollte taugen, so ein armer Lump nicht wär. mag dir Gott ein Mann bescheren, wohl mit 1000 Hochversehn. Wenn wir zwei zusammen wären, möcht mein Singen mir vergehen.